It was just crazy. Never seen so many police in my life. They just rushed my mum's house and arrested us all. I was young, I was stupid. I got involved with the wrong people. I ended up taking drugs, smoking weed, and then everything just got out of hand. When I was 17, I ended up getting arrested for possession of a firearm, possession of ammunition, and I was on bail for a Section 18. I ended up getting 3 years, 2 months, 3 years, 2 years and 8 months from concurrent. God, my life was just crazy back then. I was doing all sorts of madness every day on a daily basis. That was just my life. Just partying, smoking weed, taking drugs, all the rest of it. And the guys come round to my house one day and asked us if we wanted to have anything to do with, or wanted to hold a firearm, and I was like, no, don't want nothing to do with it. And then basically my best friend, well, she was my best friend, don't ask me why, but she did agree to hold it, and then I ended up having to take it and then ended up going to prison. It was just crazy, the night was just crazy. Never seen so many police in my life. And obviously they just rushed my mum's house and arrested us all. And then I was in the police station for 4 days with nothing, with no one. They wouldn't tell me anything to do with my mum, they wouldn't tell me where she was or anything. It was the worst 4 days of my life. And then I was took to court and I got told like I was going home that day on the first day of the trial, and I didn't. So like I never even got to hug my mum goodbye. And I remember, I'll never forget that day. I went crazy and got dragged out of the dock and got locked up. It was horrible. Oh, I had my days, I had hard times. I've rang my mum and been upset on the phone when I've heard a voice. I've had days like that where everything's got me down. And then I got shipped out as well to a Cat A jail in Durham. And I had my Christmas dinner with Rose West. When I stepped off the sweatbox there, I thought, this is jail, fucking hell. And then they locked me up and put me in a cell on my own because I was a high risk because of what I was in jail for. And they give me this little booklet thing from the Chaplain, and it just had this quote in it, and it said, you can imprison the body, but you can never imprison the mind. And for some reason that just got me through my whole sentence. I used to think about it. I just knew from the start that that was it, and when I got out I was going to turn my life around. I'd had enough. And when I got out of jail and I got pregnant with Cody George, people obviously doubted me, and that's understandable because I was crazy. But then I just was completely different. I just moved out of the area, started a new life, had my baby and just never looked back. It's just the best thing that I ever did. Best thing that ever happened to me. It's just perfect. And I always said from being young, I just want a boy and I want to call him Cody. And then I got a boy and I called him Cody George after my granddad, so he's just perfect. Everything I dreamed of. We do everything together. He's just my life and I'm his life. And he'll probably tell you that if you ask him. My #1 priority is to make sure Cody George lives a happy, healthy life. That is my #1 aim. But obviously I'd like to have a good career. I've just started working part-time. My aim there is to obviously work my way up to management. And yeah, just to make sure that me and Cody George are happy together. Everyone makes mistakes and you're always going to make mistakes in life, but as long as you learn from the mistakes, that's all that matters. You live and you learn.
So you said it was going to be an easy question.
I really wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't.
I wish that I had a pet dragon.
We the people have the power to create kindness and compassion. We have the power to make life free and beautiful. Our way of life has made us cruel and insensitive, but we can refine our humanity and our ability to be empathetic. Somewhere in time, our priorities have become confused, but I believe we can change.